Hello, tonight we're going to have a beautiful plate of pasta with shrimps and cauliflower. We're going to be using Argentinian shrimps because they're nice and plump. Bugatini di Gragnano. I love Gragnano pasta. Nice, already roasted the cauliflower. This is the Chinese style one. You can get the regular one also, already been roasted because I want to give it a little bit of a roasted flavor. A little bit of herbs frozen from my garden, in the case sage, basil, garlic, and we're going to be using good olive oil. And what I've here is a few peppercorns, the colored ones, with a little bit of chopped lemon peel in it, and a little bit of sambuca. I want the flavor in it, but I don't want it overpowering. So the peppercorn that we're gonna put into the dish are gonna be flavored with the sambuca. So we'll get back later when we start cooking. Okay, I got some olive oil and garlic cooking nicely, getting nice and golden. Now I got the Argentinian shrimps with the shell on. I am going to put them in and cook them up with the shell on because this is where the flavor is. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put them up and then I'm going to show you what's going to happen next. So here we are. Now the shrimps are basically about ready. And now all the beautiful flavor of the shells is inside of the oil. So I'm going to take them out and I'm going to take the shell out. So I've taken out the shrimps cooked from the wok. Now I only have the beautiful oil which is infused with the shells of the shrimps. Now we have the shrimps, the shells aside in here. The garlic is also in here, and this is ready for the next step because now the shrimps are going to be kept till the end so they don't overcook. Now I'm ready to cook the cauliflower. Right here is all chopped up now in little pieces into the wok, and I'm going to add the sambuca, black peppercorn, the basil, and the parsley, and gonna cook away until it's all nice and it gets almost like a creamy texture. I may have to add some wine or something in it, but we'll figure it out as we go. Oh, okay. Well, this is improvisation. It's not that I rehearsed the recipe before. And I said, this is nice and chunky, it's rustic. So the first thing that I did, I changed my mind. Not bucatini, we're going to use beautiful Canadian pasta. Very inexpensive city and quite good. Then I says, wait a minute, after I clean the shrimps, a beautiful shell full of flavor. And I wanted to have a little drink. So here we are, and I find in the fridge a nice bottle of Perry from our friends, Strange Brew Friends. And it's quite tasty and it's got good acidity, so it's kind of a food-friendly, Perry. So what I did, I put it together with the garlic and the shrimp peels, cooked it up a little and struck all the flavors. Now, voila! Now really it's gonna taste like shrimp because now there is all this beautiful flavor inside in here. Here it is. Now I'm gonna cook it a little longer to make sure that the cauliflower is nice and soft. And pretty soon we're gonna be ready to put the pasta to cook. Okay, so the cauliflower is now nice and reduced, beautiful flavor from the shrimp, shells and so on. The pasta is about 89% cooked. I chopped up the shrimps, I didn't leave them all. This is gonna be a rustic sauce. Chopped up cauliflower, chopped up shrimps, Nothing fancy to look at, just concentrating on the flavor. So yeah, the shrimps in. Let's raise up the heat a little. Then now we're going to put the pasta in. We're gonna finish cooking it in here. So the pasta, the ziti can basically soak up all the beautiful flavor of the sauce. Let's see, hold it in, yes, beautiful. Also a little bit of starchy water to finish the cooking. And here we are. Now, a couple of more minutes to get it a little bit creamier, and we're gonna be ready to serve. Look at that, it smells good. All right. The peri from Sciue-sciue is quite nice and dry, but look at it. If I don't tell you what it is, you think it's macaroni with ragu di carne. It looks like ground beef. So a nice and rustic dish in here. The shrimps are all in pieces in, but it's the flavor that counts now. But let me see. Great texture. Again, the flavor of the shrimp really comes through, and the cauliflower is still a little crunchy. Tasty. Salute.